everybody, it's Miss Grissom. Today is September 10th, 2020. It's Thursday today. Can you tell me how many days of the week there are? Think about it. The week starts on Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days in a week. How many months of the year are there? There are 12. January is the first month. December is the last month. So January is month number 1. December is month number 12. Can you tell me what month September is? What number? It's month number 9. So today let's talk about writing a digital date. Do you know what digital means? Digital means numbers. So when we write a digital date, we're writing a date with all numbers. So if we were going to write today's date, September 10th, 2020, with all numbers and no words, it would look like this. 9, and that's for September, dash 10, because that's the day of the month that it is. It's the 10th day of September. So 9, 10, and this last blank is for the year. What's the year? 2020. So usually when we write the digital date, we're trying to write the date quickly. And one way we can quickly write 2020 is to just put 20 for the year. Okay, so our digital date today is 9-10-20. What does that 9 mean? It means September. Okay, so this is still called a calendar. And you can still write the date as using the word September, but this just helps us write it a little faster. So on your paper today, make sure you write the digital date, 9-10-20. Okay, so in first grade, we love to do word problems. Word problems in math get you ready for so many different areas of math as you get older. And it starts right now in first grade. It started when you were in kindergarten. So today we're going to do a math word problem. I'm going to read it to you first, and then let's talk about how to show your work, because that's a big deal. Showing your work really helps you explain your thinking. Us teachers, we want to see what's going on inside your head and how you thought about a problem. Okay, so last thing before we get started, the most important thing when you're doing word problems in math is to listen for what it's talking about, because it can trick you and you have to be a detective and figure it out. Figure out what it's asking you to do. So let's look at this first one to show you everything you need to know in order to do your work today. Here we go. Okay, so when you click on your assignment for today, you're going to see this slide first. And if you look over to your left, you'll see that there are 3 slides in all, okay, on this assignment. So I want you to, when you go into yours, you're going to click on this next slide. And this is just a practice problem. This is not the problem that you're going to have for your work today, but this is going to help you understand exactly what to do. So it asks for your name and it asks for the date. So you can click right here and erase where it says type here, and you can type your name and then go over here and type the date. Remember that digital date that we were talking about? I'm going to hit 9-10-20. Okay, so let's read this problem and see what it's asking us to do. It says, I have 6 suckers in my pocket. I get 5 more from the store and put them in my pocket. How many suckers do I have in my pocket now? Okay, and so you see a pocket here, and over here, there's a sucker. But what you do is you just click on a sucker and look. You can move it over and there's still more suckers over here. So what did the problem say? How many suckers were in my pocket first? Look back up at the problem and see how many suckers there were at first. At first there were 6. Okay, so I'm gonna take my sucker and I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suckers in my pocket. That's what the problem told me, 6 suckers. Okay, then what happened in the story? Okay, let's look back up at the story. It says I have 6 suckers in my pocket. We've already done that part. And then it says I get 5 more from the store and put them in my pocket. So what should I do? Yes, I should pull 5 more over and put those in my pocket too. Okay, so I don't have a lot of room in my pocket, so I'm just going to put the other 5 right here. So I started with 6, I got 5 more, and let's see, what is it asking me? The next thing is my question. It says, how many suckers do I have in my pocket now? Okay, so now what do we need to do? Yes, we need to see how many in all. How many suckers in all do we have? Do we need to count this over here? No. Remember, that's just what I was pulling from. We don't count that one. Let's just count all the ones that we used, that we put in our pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So how many suckers do I have in my pocket in all? I have 11. Very good. So let's remember what exactly we did so that we can type an equation. What was the first number that we used? It was 6. We brought 6 suckers over to our pocket because that's what the problem said we had at first. And then we got some more. How many did we get? Good, we got 5 more suckers. So 6 plus 5 equals, how many do we have in all? Remember we counted 11 suckers in all. Okay, and then look, this is your equation right there, okay? And that's, remember from our video the other day, we talked about an equation is a number sentence. It shows what happens in the story. And your equation, when you do your work today, should match what happens in the story, just like mine does. Now let's look over here at this answer with label part. Okay, it's so important that you put the answer and the label. But what's our answer? How many suckers do I have in my pocket now? We have 11 suckers in my pocket, and that's what we put, 11 suckers. The last slide, and I did everything. I did it all. You did great. Thanks for helping me. But the last slide says, insert an image if. So listen, if this is a little too much for you and you'd rather do it on paper or on your whiteboard, that's totally okay. And it says if you would rather work on paper or a whiteboard, snap a photo of your work with your computer or a parent's phone, and you can insert the image right into the slide. Go up here to insert an image, okay? And you can get it from wherever you need to, and your parents can help you with that. So great job doing that math problem with me today. You're going to have one kind of like that, except your problem is going to be about frogs. Frogs on a log. Okay, so you're going to have to click and drag those frogs over and make sure your picture on your screen, you make it match what the story tells you. Make sure you know what the question is asking you. Okay? And don't let it trick you. You be that good little detective, that good little math detective, and then submit. Turn in your assignment. And so as you go through first grade, your strategies and how you do these problems are going to get more and more awesome. Okay, so today the strategy we used with the suckers was count it all. We counted all of those, right? Next week, I'm going to teach you about counting on. Let us know if you have any questions with your math word problem, and we'll see you later. Bye.